Welcome to the Forum Watch, DK Vine's own topic review, hosted by Scrap69 and some other member who I can't remember. Listen to the Forum Watch or else I'll kill you. I'll slaughter or shoot ya, whatever will suit ya. Maybe I'll frame ya, or maybe I'll maim ya.
Welcome to Forum Watch Flashpoint, where episodes and my lovemaking are over in a flash. Joining me today is our guest, Forum Watch intro song maker, Sir Chasm.
Radical.
How's it going, dude? Are you bodacious, man?
Tubular?
Oh, totally awesome, bro. Look, we got a new, I better stop the voice now. We've got a new format coming through to the Forum Watch. Essentially, we've got rules covering these, episode shenanigans so that I don't go mentally ill editing the hell out of these episodes. So you probably heard the recent conversation episode where they discussed, Chad not having to, edit so much, the dialogue and all that. So what I'm aiming for is every single episode, is done on the quick. We remove all the crap and, I'm not very good at explaining this, am I?
Yeah, for so-called removing the crap, you're sure spending a lot of time talking about it.
So the rules will be one new guest member each episode and 2 or 3 threads, but covered in a sort of summary basis. So I'm hoping that the episodes are 15 to 20 minutes long. So that I don't have to screw around editing these episodes each episode, sorry. And we'll go from there. So, let's keep going. PM or send me an email to q@dkvineforumwatch.com if you want to, have your call listened to as well, and we can respond. So, Sir Chasm, sorry, that was a bit of a rude thing of me to do, to just,
Oh no, it's fine. It's always quiet on my end.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so you lads are probably wondering, where are we at the moment, eh?
I know where we are.
So, as you know, myself, Milo, and Matt, and all the Forum Watch guests, are all inside Clanker Stalin in the regime of United Soviet Union of Clanker's Cavern with a K. So, while we're inside Clanker Stalin, he incidentally ate a massive, crocodile. I'm not sure if it was K. Lumsey or something like that, but the bone structure sort of made a really cool studio. And, Clanker Stalin, he calls it the Kremlin. So, that's where we are right now.
Yep. Can't enter the Kremlin if you don't drive a gremlin.
Have you ever watched Gremlins? Actually, no, that's a tangent. Let's go into the interview time. Sir Chasm.
Yes, hello.
Your username.
Yes.
Why have you used it?
Because I took it from a game I play online and I'm too lazy to make up another one.
Oh, really? What was the online game?
Kingdom of Loathing, MMORPG. Doesn't matter, tangents, go, go, go!
No, this is important.
No, it isn't!
What does your username mean?
It's a pun on sarcasm.
Oh! I don't think anyone realized that. Okay, well there you go.
Oh, I get it. Clever. Very clever.
Avatar. Why have you chosen the Hello avatar?
The programmer from Conquer's Bad Fur Day. Well, we want a 15 to 20 minute episode, so essentially I'm just going to say that the programmer is... Oh, crap. I ruined everything. Okay, explanations. Do I have one? No. I guess I just like having a word instead of a face.
Okay. So do you feel as if you are a programmer?
No. I can't code. I can't even podcast.
Okay, fair enough. Do you have a favorite post, member, or event?
I'm just gonna say my favorite member is Saf, because he's become pretty much the only friend I've made on this forum.
Oh. Collective. Oh.
Right.
Sorry.
And the shipping fix come in.
The which fix?
Shipping. Slash fix. Sir Chasm / Saf OTP forever.
Ah, okay. So BFFs for life, eh?
Right.
Okay. Are there any events in the DK Vine forum that you regret?
Joining!
Ooh! I think everyone says that. And what is
Right.
your favorite sex position?
Furious masturbation.
Fantastic. All right. So that's the guest interview.
What a terrible idea.
So I'll just press this button right here.
Oh, hey, it's, Forum Watch. It's, Mamechi from the DK Vine forums. And, I'm just here to, send you guys a little call. As you know, I often call into the conversation with very, long-winded phone calls. So, I just got back from the dentist. I kind of had a bit of a feeling, but I'm pretty fine. At least it's not a root canal or anything. So, I guess I'm going to ask you guys a question related to the DK Vine forums, but, I'm just curious, since I'm talking about, something rather personal, my dental health and such, what is one of the most disgusting, foul, and just absolutely ill things you ever seen on the DK Vine forums related to personal health, mental health, dental health, or any kind of health? And no, the I can't say the feces in the nose does not count, so don't say that. But so basically, yeah, what is one of the most disgusting things you ever read on the DK Vine forums related to personal health? This is Mamechi, and just want to say, love every single one of you, especially you, Scraps.
Oh, well, thanks for the call, Mamechi.
Yeah, now I only feel slightly guilty for ignoring you.
He's a regular caller to the conversation, and yeah, thanks. We'll answer your question. So essentially, your question was, what is the most disgusting thing that we've ever read in the DK Vine forums relating to personal health? Well, there's been a few threads and a few things that have happened. Saf and Chaos Heart, throughout their posting career in the DK Vine forum, because it is a career, they've both posted the goatsy images at one stage or another, but that's not really a personal health sort of matter. So we'll go back in time to a thread that was posted by me in 2011 called
Wow, that's 5 years ago.
Yes, that was 5 years ago, and since then nobody seems to have added more perversions. But maybe I'll have to start some new threads so that we can update ourselves. And my first thread is, are you a pervert? And the most perverted things in there is Jeff says he likes to think about his mum. Carla sees an attractive man and thinks what his penis looks like. And Manfrog has a hand-arm fetish. Now, these are pretty tame, don't you reckon?
Yeah, I still don't understand what a hand fetish is. I mean, I get foot fetish, right? It's just, you're stepping on me. I have an inferiority complex. But I don't get hands.
Well,
Maybe when I'm older.
hand job, maybe.
Sure.
Okay.
Well done. Sex ed with Scraps.
Yep. The next thread that also had a weird... that was pretty bad is the thread that was renamed the Sandwich Bread versus Rye thread, but it was initially called something around weird habits and fetishes. And that was also posted by me in 2011. Now, these include pretty extreme shenanigans, so, and there's, some fetishes by some members that are no longer on the forum. So we had a famous member, Mr. Chaos Heart, who had a fetish for trees, but then he became a bit more extreme and said he liked soft vor, being swallowed alive, compared to hard vor, which is chewing blood and guts.
Well, it's not that bad.
Really?
It just means you prefer being swallowed by Kirby.
To be honest, vor freaks me out like no tomorrow. And there are a lot of disgusting things that I can discuss, but vor, I get these weird mental images and I just feel a bit sick inside. So I'd say, Chaos Heart's, fetish for soft vor and hard vor are going to be on top of my list, but this thread also covered a number of other things. So Tribe, a member that used to post here, he likes his nipples rubbed. Joe hates chest hair. Bazooka says that if he sees a fresh dead body, he would still fuck it. And Reggie Fish has something about Japanese schoolgirls. Now, on an unrelated sort of thing, and this isn't on the forum, there's a member called Bendelin, and he's known as Lost Trap on 4chan. And the thing is he's no longer on the DK Vine forum, but he has been up to some pretty fucked up shit. He's the guy that made a Flash video aiming to beat up the feminist Anita Sarkeesian, and there's a whole lot of shenanigans that he's been up to. So I'll link you to the link in the post, in the Forum Watch thread, and you'll be able to have fun with that. So you can already know what Lost Trap is. If anyone doesn't realize this is a 4chan reference to chicks with dicks, and you didn't know about it. So, do you have any responses to Sir Chasm's, do you have any responses to, Memechi's call, Sir Chasm?
Well, the only thing I could really think of would be Saf's pegging topic, in which he asked if people enjoyed being pegging, that is, having your partner, who would be a female, put on a strap-on and fucking you right in the arse.
Yeah, right. So, was that, did you enjoy that?
I've never tried, and I doubt I ever will.
Really?
Hey!
What's that?
What? My little song and dance number did nothing for you? All I'm saying is that I'm not going to try pegging.
Oh, okay.
I already had a pill shoved up there once.
How's that?
It feels a lot like pooping and not being able to poop. I am a member of the Constipation Nation.
So, too much information?
Brave new worlds here on the Forum Watch.
Brave new world. So, who are the members that aren't opposed to pegging?
I wouldn't know. They're not really sorted. Well, like it or unopposed to it, I guess. Never mind. I can't read. Those who did comment on that include Matt Corna, aka Waddle DDD, Joe, Carla, Zeppelin, Yusuf, Rareware Lover, Alf, and possibly Chad.
Yeah, the reason I put in maybe Chad is because he sort of said, well, people that don't post about it might be the ones that are doing it, and he adds a Donkey Kong sort of sprite that is doing his fingers left and right. You know that one?
Right.
Yep. So, at the moment, I'm kind of imagining Janelle pegging Chad.
Well, that can wait until after the podcast is done.
Spuzwick!
Hooray!
He's now a member of staff.
Good for him.
Don't tell anyone, though, because, they might hear us say it.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing no one listens to this. Well, that was bad. I'm sorry.
All right. Now, last episode, I promised that I would read the YouTube comments. So,
But Scraps, some promises are meant to be broken.
yep, some promises are meant to be broken. I was gonna do this, but then Sun Wukong wasn't very happy about the everybody poops thread, and as a result, he wrote something pretty mean about David, you know? So, thank you, Alf Samus Aran, for commenting, but your services will no longer be required. Please comment on the Forum Watch thread itself, so at least if someone says something mean, I'll probably just get banned for it. So, thanks again, lads, but it's a wrap. You know,
At ease.
you know, I could imagine, if I was David, or if I was someone on the forum, I would actually make a Project Spark game where essentially if someone gets banned, the chiphead character has a new boss or a level to beat. And so they'll essentially get the avatar of the banned member, and he just goes out and beats the shit out of them. What do you reckon of that idea?
Well, I suppose it could work on paper. The only problem is Project Spark is in and of itself something that deserves to be banned.
Ooh, so I imagine you're not a big fan of the Big Conquer reunion, huh?
Well, as I said, we're trying to keep this podcast short.
Shorter than the mini skirt that I'm wearing. Okay, so, in the Forum Watch thread, people seem to enjoy episodes 301 and 302. Yeah, so people seem to like the chemistry between myself, Matt, and Milo. So if I can get them up in the future, even on a Forum Watch Flashpoint.
Get them up in the future.
Hey, lads!
Thank you.
If I can rub them to a certain extent so that I can get them up and spunking, then yeah.
We didn't tell you what kind of a club the Kremlin was?
What kind of club is the Kremlin?
No, shut up. It's supposed to be subtle.
Hold on. I'm trying to get it.
The joke is that it's a gay club for gay people.
Oh, right.
To be gay in.
I don't mind being in a gay club. There's actually a local club called The Cube, and yeah, it's quite fun to be in. Haven't done too much gay shenanigans in there, but yeah, it's fun. I like watching.
Tangents.
Yeah, so I Am Gibbon and Cobble love the cast, and I like I Am Gibbon's comment, and he goes, "Nice podcast of a couple of blokes rambling on a bit. Kind of reminds me of Top Gear, except Jeremy Clarkson got kicked off. So don't know how to relate that to that, but let's keep going." Sir Chasm, I'm giving you a topic of choice. Tell me about the State of Konami thread.
Well, the State of Konami thread actually started a long while ago. I'm going to be digging in more recently, starting with a comment made by Twilight Vestige.
No. Give me the history. I know this is meant to be a quick cast, but we need context, because I imagine a lot of people don't actually... Give me the context and then the commentary about after that. Is that alright?
Sure. I will have to improvise a bit. The State of Konami... Okay, the full title is The State of Konami. If you like games, it's not good. This was started by Pine on March 20th, talking about how Konami has fallen from being one of these big publishers with games like Castlevania and Contra and Metal Gear, and now they're just making whatever it is they can. Sort of like how Rare fell from grace all those times ago. But the big thing I want to start on was Twilight Vestige's post on April 26th about how PT, that is Playable Trailer, was removed from the PlayStation Store, and it would be removed come April 29th. This is just after it was confirmed that Hideo Kojima was also leaving Konami. And since he was working with Guillermo del Toro on Silent Hills, which PT was a demo for, thus the demo was also going to be removed. And following suit, the entire game was going to be cancelled, as discussed again by Pine. Milo and MF Wolf, in particular, were kind of frustrated and confused by Konami's decision. Jordan Freeman actually points out that Konami delisted themselves from the stock market in its entirety. After that, everyone just starts talking about how Nintendo should buy these IPs, and some were also talking about how their last great release might be this year's Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. In lieu of a quote with any actual context, I will simply say that Milo said, "Splash that cash, you uptight fools," which might be one of my favorite phrases I've read in the past few weeks.
Fantastic. So, what is PT?
Yeah, as I said, PT stands for Playable Trailer, and it was released for free on the PSN store, and you're in a house, there are babies, it's weird, it's creepy, jump scares, all that jazz. And when it ends, you see the phrase Silent Hills. And it was all a trailer for that. And that game was going to be made by Kojima and Del Toro, but now it's not, and now people with a PlayStation 4 are very angry and very confused, unless they're still playing Bloodborne.
Very angry or very confused. Maybe that's because of the surprise vasectomy that I gave them the other day. I went to every PlayStation 4 owner and gave them that vasectomy.
Well, I must applaud your resilience.
Okay, so are they selling, so you're saying that they're selling off all their intellectual properties, is that right?
That's the rumor. That's what's being discussed on the forum, at least. I'm pretty sure Konami is still pretty much holding themselves together with as much masking tape as they can find, and come the release of Metal Gear Solid 5, they'll definitely get in a pretty penny. But thanks to their removal from the stock market, everything's still a bit up in the air.
But that's interesting. I thought Konami was an organization that they weren't just on the stock market. Well, they weren't just into video games. They were into all these other things as well. So they're a company that's diversified into things other than the games industry. So I'm a bit baffled how Konami would delist themselves and whether or not that's just a false rumor.
Well, a link was provided, I know. I'll see if I can get that we might be able to get that on the main page, who knows. Like, the other only big thing I can think of right now is that Konami also owns the rights to Yu-Gi-Oh! But
oh, no one cares
who
about
the hell plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays? Yu-Gi-Oh! Has gotten to the point where its anime is about a weird guy who uses a bunch of circus animals.
Is that what it is now?
I am not exaggerating. He just summons a hippopotamus and it's like, go and do my bidding.
It's time. I remember watching the cartoon, and I always remember the intro. He'd go, "It's time to do."
That's the cool musical instrumental part.
Yeah, and that's about it. And he's just some little shit that has some cards that happen to let him win pretty much every single game. So.
Well, they're not even his cards. They're his grandfather's cards.
Oh, really?
Yep. Watch the series.
Okay. Yeah, I did watch it.
No, don't. It's a waste of time.
And then there was the, who was it? The bad guy who has the red-eyed blue dragon or blue-eyed...
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
That's the one. Yep. So they had a bit of a rivalry. Just like, when I cross streams with a bloke at a public urinal, we have a bit of a rivalry as well.
Right, of course. And then it's time to duel.
That's a Conquer reference, if anyone didn't pick that up from the big reunion. Did you get that?
What do you think?
All right. So, we just had the Playtonic Kickstarter just popped up. And as of this moment, there's £613,000, £966 pledged. It just keeps going up. Now it's £614,001. And in a second, it will be £6,014.31. So you can see that the pledges are going up pretty quickly. If you haven't already, you should pledge. I pledged £80 because I like a good pounding. How about you?
I got nothing yet. I'm still a bit hesitant on the whole thing.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. I would have expected all the DK Vine members to have jumped on that boat, but you know.
You know me, not jumping on a boat.
Oh, right, that's right. You're the voice of what is it? Dissension.
Sure, I'm the angel devil.
You're the dissenting judge. You know, in Australia, we had a judge called Justice Kirby, and he would consistently have a differing opinion to the rest of the judges. So there are usually 7 High Court justices, and Justice Kirby, he'd always be the one judge that would say, "Nah, I disagree with that," and provide a whole different explanation for his decision. So, why are you not jumping on board? Why are you doing a Justice Kirby Sir Chasm or sarcasm?
Alright. Look, the thing... Again, trying to keep this short. The thing is, I haven't seen anything that is really any different from what they've done in the past. I don't want another rare 3D platformer because I've got 3 of those already. I want something different. I want something new that evolves it. And I've seen what they're trying to do. The whole trading in your collectibles to evolve the world and the landscape, all like that. I just don't think it's enough yet. I know it's going to be a good game. I know I'm going to play it and I'm going to eat humble pie. But right now, I'm just thinking to myself, we have this. We have Hat in Time. We have Freeze Me. Maybe we're just starting another trend, and maybe I don't think this is the best way to set it.
Yeah, look, we're getting all these games. That's true. Hat in Time looks quite amazing. If you've seen the better playthroughs, there are some beautiful worlds and concept ideas, especially the haunted house bit, as well as the that other thing. Oh, that cave world. It looks quite beautiful. So, yeah, you're probably right. I hope they focus on the aesthetics. I love the Blizzard art that they have where...
Right, that's absolutely gorgeous. And I do love the music. From an aesthetic standpoint, if that's what you're in it for, then go ahead. Myself, I just want a little bit more on the gameplay side.
Yeah, okay, sure. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. And initially I thought from a gameplay side, I thought the character Laylee, he could whip out his, genitals and have Yooka as a female grabbing onto his nuts as he flies. But apparently, in the Kickstarter, that's appeared to be no longer the case.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's my theory. Laylee is trans. No other way to explain a nose that big.
No, snorting cocaine would probably explain that big nose.
Right. Oh, I suppose.
So, look,
You win this round.
Let's talk about the Yooka-Laylee Gender Poll, because that's a Master DS posted this, and he thought that, well, he really wanted both characters to be female, and he sometimes gets these big obsessions with things, especially when it involves feminism or the Xbox One. He sort of gets really passionate to a point.
I'm sorry, I just love the fact that there are 2 extremes in his world, feminism and the Xbox One.
Well, if you look at his thread counts and you talk about feminism, he is a staunch supporter of feminism, but I think to a fault as well, but maybe that's just me. And sort of reminds me of when the Xbox One was coming out and it still had that constantly online and all that crazy DRM shenanigans. And he was 100% for it. He's like, this is the future, man. This is it. And it almost got to a point where it was illogically supportive of something that was illogical at the time. The Xbox One might be, and other consoles might be DRM in the future, but for the moment, at this current climate, it doesn't make sense at all. Anyways, that's a bit of a tangent. But from the poll that was released about an hour ago, so 6 o'clock, 6:30 Australian time, a lot of members thought that both the characters were going to be female, and a lot of members thought that Yooka was a female and Laylee was a male. But they were both 11 votes each. But actually, the reality is that Yooka's a male and Laylee's a female, and that only got 6 votes, being 17%. So people, I reckon the Laylee's appearance is quite masculine, and people are quite confused.
Well, that and a lot of people just thought it was going to be a change from how it was, with your quote-unquote primary character being a male and your support being a female. They thought they would just reverse it, something like that. New century.
Absolutely. So, there's not much else to really say about that. Chad posted a brand new Kickstarter, well, not a Kickstarter thread, a Yooka-Laylee discussion thread. It's essentially been about the Kickstarter that's just come out and how much money it's been making. And it is making money quick. They're going to definitely make their 1 million, stretch goal for the Kickstarter. And, they're going to essentially kick some ass, boys.
Did you read the Twitter comment about how if Playtonic can reach £1 million by midnight, they are going to force Grant Kirkhope to stand outside of E3 playing a ukulele?
No, I haven't. But that's actually a pretty... Is it midnight in United Kingdom? Hold on. United Kingdom... This is great podcasting, by the way.
This is great podcasting. Way to make this...
It's 10:29 p.m., so there's 1.5 hours. They're definitely not going to make it.
Oh well, we can dream.
And it's £622,037 right now.
We've spoken too soon.
Oh, now it's £622,112.
More.
It's amazing to watch this thing update itself. It's almost hypnotic, you know?
Right. It's a good thing we're not doing a podcast.
It's not like this information's going to be outdated. Actually, it won't be, seeing as I'll hopefully release this podcast in about a few hours' time. Yeah. Anyways, so the final thing I wanted to cover was that Crispy posted a video of Grant Kirkhope playing a ukulele and a kazoo by the poolside. All I have to say is he looks a bit bogan, and that's about it.
Nothing better to say.
Yep, just like this podcast.
This has been produced by
STD.
and...
Well, my name's Sir Chasm, and I'm here to say that I helped produce the episode you heard today.